Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Board Games Unlocked, and I am continuing my Earthborne Rangers series. We are now in day 7. Almost the end of the downpour, which will be nice. Looks like the storm is letting up. And last time we finally made it all the way to the Spire, which is where I am at. And I have a couple main missions still. I can do the Secret Invasion. At any non-pivotal location, I search for the general set for 5 Reclaimer Secrets and shuffle them. So I need to search for them to scout a number of path cards, put each Reclaimer card, and then as I clear a Reclaimer Seeker. So there's that one. There's also the Mysterious Verdesian to the path deck. So that's the one that's kind of hunting us. So that one is there. So I could try and find that. No idea where it's at in the deck. And I still have my archaeology, which I don't think I've done. I've done one. I have made one progress towards it, and I clear it whenever I have 3 check marks, and I need to find Solaro Mako. Okay. Well, let's go ahead. I can also do a fitness traversal of a difficulty 2 to go into Spire, and then whenever I would draw a path card, and while my Ranger token is on there, I would draw from its deck. Unfortunately, it is not, so I have hanging cherry moss, which I can climb. To add harm to this feature, discard a token from an insect in play and soothe 1 fatigue. Okay. So that's there. It's not an obstacle or anything. It is food. That's nice. That's actually a nice, pleasant little thing there. Okay. So the overall goal is to figure out what is actually hunting us. With that, I wish I had my bird, but I don't. I guess I could mulligan this opening hand, but I'm not. So I could just search around the locations, but I again don't really want to. I kind of want to see what's in Spire. I have a couple days before my next event, so I definitely, I'm gonna traverse. So we're gonna spend 2 fitness. And what is that? The compass. I only have 1, but I'll do meticulous, so that will be 3, which I'm glad I did. That's -1, and there's not an active mammal in play, so I did get the 2. I will suffer a fatigue to add meticulous back into my hand, and now I am in Spire. I mean, it's the major city, so I figured let's see what's going on while we're here. And I didn't have to do anything with that because it's a 0 presence. And I think, I'll do a couple stuff here. So I'll spend 1 focus to bring out my Paratrepus Whistle, which has 3 calls on it. And I think I will call it there. So draw a card, get my stuff back, and then we'll draw a path card, but it's going to be from Spire, which I come across, hey, funny enough, the Archaeology Threshold, which is going to go along the way, but that is 58. Here we are. Enters play, 58.1. Most everyone in the Valley, and certainly everyone in Spire, is familiar with the Archaeology, but most of them think of the upper levels that have become the basements and power generation stations of Spire. You head past the water turbines and the enclosed river docks down into a level below the Silverfin. Here, the air is a bit damp, but you find yourself in a brightly lit chamber full of cabinets and pedestals. Artifacts are scattered throughout the space, each with a neat label identifying them. Most seem to be the Ishtians. Some seem even older, from the decades before the Guide will let people to begin the generational projects, which the generational projects, if I haven't mentioned it, were like the projects that the ancestors did to kind of save the planet. And they were generational because they were going to take generations to complete. And that was kind of like their overall goal of cleaning the water, saving the trees, ridding the air of pollution, stuff like that. A mousy young woman with large, glowing glasses scurries up, introducing herself as Krish Two Meeks. Well, if you're looking for Solaro, she says, he's deeper into the arcology tunnels. She points to a series of vaulted entrances leading off from the chamber. Each seems darker and more oppressive than the last. Krish Two sees your hesitation. Don't worry, she says. It should be safe. We haven't seen anything dangerous in the upper passages for months now. And that's that. So I could okay. So I could just go talk to him. But yeah, so I could come here to if I have all options checked off for the archaeology. So that's where I'd go, actually. So that's nice. So I could spirit and whatever that symbol is to brave 3. Oh, that's how I go there. Oh, that's not bad. While my ranger token is on that card, I can prevent all fatigue I would suffer from the weather. And you may draw one from the Spire deck instead, so I don't have to. So I could still stay in the Spire and then just kind of continue searching. I don't know. I kind of want to deal with I don't want to just start walking around places and dealing with reclaimers. That just feels time consuming whenever I could eventually just start scouting for the mysterious Verdesian. But none of the cards in my hand are helpful right now, so let's go ahead and remember, which I only have 1, so let's remember 1 and focus, so that will be okay, awesome. So it's just gonna be the 2, so I can draw cards equal to my effort, which was 2. Oh wait, sorry. I can scout ranger cards equal to my effort, then draw 1. Well, you know what? I actually don't want either of these right now, although I'm probably gonna want them. And I draw 1. Ooh, okay, that's perfect. That's perfect, because then I'll spend 2. And hey, look, Quiet decided to come out. She was so quiet, I didn't even hear her come in. Oh, but that happened, so I have to discard a rain card, or a rain, so still super pouring. It kind of reminds me of like going from whenever you're in like college and you're going from class to class and it's pouring. God, that shit sucked. It's like, you know what? Like I remember sitting in like the commons area, like in like one of the buildings, and like once you walk to there, you go maybe to your first class, and then as soon as you have like a break and you go there, you just start looking at the rain. You're like, yeah, I'm not going to the rest of my classes. Anyway, so there was that one. Oh yeah, I suffer fatigue. Boom. And then if there's an insect in play, there is not. So that is that. So Quiet is out. That was a pretty good turn. So I think I'm gonna stop there. Draw a card. I really did not want that. Okay, so the ranger I could draw is... I could draw from the Spire, but if I'm going after the Mysterious Vishnu, it is in this deck. Or it should be in this deck. I really hope it is. I'm like 99% positive it is. So, with that being the case, let's go ahead and... yeah, I'm going to draw one. Okay, well, it is a dozing bear sloth. It's a it's a predator, actually. Well, these things might interact with one another. I don't have much. I could just harm it and have Quiet deal with it, but I don't. I don't really have... Okay, so I could... This might be nice. So I'm going to do Calming Presence on the bear sloth. Boop. I'll attach that, and now he's no longer a predator. But it is a mammal, so that he would actually deal with, eat off the hanging moss, which makes sense, because he's a bear sloth and they climb trees. And then I'm going to do a connect with him. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 3, that's perfect. So there's that, and then now if he goes to, before a challenge effect on him would resolve, I can discard 2 of that to cancel it, which is nice. But that was that, so again, getting rained on, dealing with sloths. Sloths? If there was an insect in play, there is not. If there was flora along the way, the bear sloth goes in search for it. Oh, it is not along the way. Oh, shit. Damn it. The wording is, so it is, okay, yeah. Within reach, along the way, and then, I don't even remember where like that one. That is the surroundings. And that actually helps refresh myself on that, because the surroundings makes it seem like because you see Spire, and you're like, why is there still a path deck? Or any location. It's like, why are you drawn from a path deck? It's because this is all the surroundings, so you're kind of just in that area. I'm not specifically in the Spire. I'm not specifically in White Sky. I'm just around that area doing ranger stuff. And then this has to get reshuffled. Okay. And with that, yeah, I definitely think I'm just going to continue dealing with... I mean, I'd like to... No, I could do another Remember, hopefully, and Scout, and... Because I want to see if I can get my bird to come to me. I'm, like, whistling for it, and it's just like... This guy, again? God, what a virgin. Shut up! So... I don't have that anymore, so unfortunately it might not be much. Okay, it's just going to be scouting for 1. So, ooh, my sheepdog. You're going to be helpful right now. You will whenever yeah, I'm going to draw the sheepdog. Because he's going to be super, super helpful whenever I have to deal with the mysterious thing as it pops out. And that was the mountain. So no. Oh, if there's an active mammal, exhaust it. Add progress to it and harm to this feature both equal to that mammal's presence. Oh, okay. So add progress to it. Okay, yeah. So 2 and harm to. Oh, okay. Well. It looks like he ate all of the hanging cherry moss. And now he's all tuckered out. That's not bad. What can I do with awareness? I can avoid it if I want to deal with anything else. But there's nothing to deal with. I don't want to go explore the arcology because I don't... What am I going to do? Hey, what's up? What was his name? Silva? Or whatever? It's... Yeah, I totally forgot your name. Solaro. Yeah, no, I haven't done any investigation. Came across 1. So I will rest there, draw a card. Oh, that is perfect. There's my bird. And then this will get unexhausted. Yeah, gonna do this path deck. Rotting Dullwood. Okay, so this one, Flora. Alright, so that's an obstacle. Clear, discard each Flora in play. Each ranger suffers fatigue equal to 2 plus the combined... presence of all flora discarded this way. I see. Dang. Okay, so it's rotting. And clear from harm. Discard each flora in play. Interesting. Okay, so it actually can fall on me. Well, first things first. I'm getting my bird out. Send him away. Yeah, so now I can... Well, I can't survey right now because I don't have any awareness left. But let's just go ahead and do this. And there's all my pets. I know, guys. I know it's raining. But I will try to deal with the dozing bear sloth. Oh, wait, it was mountain. No, yeah, that was it. Oh, I did get it. So that's going to be 2, which will progress this, which will be enough to kind of have it. It's like, hey man, there's no more food. Go rest. It's where it's not raining. So nice. Makes me feel good. And no red now. Although this needs to be reshuffled. Now I am ready. I'm actually like super ready. I got Quiet, my sheepdog, and Riri. So if whatever that mysterious Verdesian, if it's like super high on progress, then I have Quiet to help me with harm. Although the problem with that is I don't have a lot of ways to deal harm besides Quiet. So I need to figure out if I have ways to heal. Because if I can heal Quiet, I can keep around a lot longer. But I'm going to stop there. Draw a card. That's super nice right now. And we're going to keep searching here. Okay, Hanging Cherry Moss. If it's at the bottom, you know what? I'm cheating. I'm cheating. It is not at the bottom. I can at least confirm that. It's okay, because now I can scout. And yeah, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to bring out Artel's fishing rod, which has 2 uses on it. So now I can actually exhaust an obstacle. Let's see. All of my stuff is really good with beings, which is exactly how I built it. And there's no water in play. Still no insects. So the Hanging Cherry Moss does nothing. The Rotting Dullwood will. Every time the mountain goes off, it's going to add harm to this feature. And if the weather is inclement, then increase it by 1, so it actually starts rotting even more, which is cool. That's thematic. But again, I don't have much in terms of dealing with obstacles. That's why I like the razor wire is such a pain. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna spend 2 awareness and send my bird off. I don't have any. I need to start building a little bit more into getting rid of some symbols, because I have all of 1 symbol, and I know the old guy at White Sky can help with that. Anyway, that's 2 awareness, -1, of course, so I only get to scout 1. A Kleptic Raccoon, well that's adorable, and he has loot, but I don't really want to deal with you. Then I will draw 1 path card. Oh hell yeah, there he is. There's the mysterious Verdesian, which in case you can't see, that is the art. So that is mysterious to be sure. Let's kill it. It looks like it has a tongue. Like, it looks like that. And it very well might be, but it looks like that's his tongue right there. And he's just like, Fucking weeb. Okay. The trail leads over a small rise, and you find yourself looking down into a clearing. I imagine Riri, my hawk, starts screeching as it's coming back, and I'm like, oh, it's over there, let's go. In the center, maybe 50 meters away, you can see a reclaimer. Strangely, it's standing perfectly still, poking its tongue out at you. Then, you see something move alongside it. What you thought was a large flowering weed appears to be some sort of being. As you watch, it runs an appendage lightly across the reclaimer's back, and you see small white flowers sprout from its spine. You take a single step, and even the slight movement causes the being's head to turn in your direction. You're going to have to approach very cautiously if you don't want to scare it off. Alright. Let's deal with this bad boy. So I need to... okay. So what did he put on a reclaimer? So I need to clear it with progress, which is just 5. That is not bad at all. Or I can kill it. Let's just kill it. Quiet, go kill it. Okay. So we are going to... I don't have any heart stuff. Yeah, I mean just straight up 3 spirit connect with it. Okay, that's going to be 3. Boom. Oh, I'll actually be able to get to it. So 3 and red. If there's an active prey, there's not. Nope. I'm like, is any of my stuff prey? Nope. And then will you do Oru the sheepdog? And we will move this being away. And then add 2 to it, which will actually clear it. Nice. So I have Oru kind of go up after it, slink along, as I go the other way, and it kind of gets distracted by my dog, like curious on what it is, so I can observe it. So that will be 90. 90.2. You stay far enough away not to alert the being and decide to follow it as it leaves the reclaimer and disappears into the underbrush. As you follow, you notice strange plants along the trail. The tiny twisting vines don't appear to be native to the valley, but look similar to plants you've heard of in the Verdessa. Perhaps that's where this being is from? But in any case, perhaps you can follow it. You can follow the trail left by these vines. So complete Watcher in the Tub. Watcher in the Brush, or deeper motives. It was Watcher in the Brush. That is now complete. And I will... Where is it? Gain the Trail of the Vines mission. Nice. Okay. Trail of the Vines. You might be able to track the mysterious Verdesian through its effects of local flora. When a flora comes into play, place a vine token on it. When a card with vine tokens on it is cleared, move those tokens here. Okay. But it has to come into play? That's dumb. And that will actually clear the Watcher in the Brush. Which I guess I could... Yeah, you know what? I'll just fill out the 3 progress things on here, and that will be like, hey, that's complete. I guess I could just mark it off. Show that it's done, but... See, the thing is that I'm not super keen on is, like, everything seems to be after the fact. And what I mean by that is, like I have 2 flora here. The Hanging Cherry Moss and the Rotting Dullwood. That specifically requires, says when a flora comes into play, I place a vine token on it, then I have to clear it instead of... oh, that's cleared. So I'll just set that off to the side right now. So for example, like, I can't go to these, and it's like, but they're already there. Like, I mean, what if the rest of this deck just doesn't have any flora left in it? What if I cleared all those, and then I just have to go through that deck? It's like, that's kind of annoying. I also don't have a whole lot of stuff to deal. It just says cleared, so it doesn't really say how. But at the same time... Yeah, okay, so I guess I'll call it there. Dealt with that, and I'm gonna start trekking. Yeah, so we'll continue. Well, yep, there's that. The Dozing Bear Sloth. So I could... Yeah, I mean, I guess I could just do my Sparrow, and maybe I'll come across something. Hey, that's a 3. That lets me scout 3. 1, 2, 3. Hopefully some of these are flora. Okay, there are 2. Oh, all of them were, except one of them is a creature that I don't really want to deal with. So, yeah, let's go ahead and put the Puffer Crawler on the bottom. And I will put... I mean, they're both along the way. Which one of these is easier? The dull wood canopy. So I'll put this one back on top. It's another dull wood, but it's like, ah, that one's rotted. That looks dangerous. I guess I'll go to this one. So, while your ranger token is on this feature, treat each card within reach as exhausted, but you cannot add progress to features or this location. Okay, so because I can climb it. Oh, and it does have a what was it called? Vine token. So I can climb the towering trees to get my bearings to either move my ranger token to this feature or remove it from this feature. If I fail, I suffer 1 injury. Then, but I cannot add progress to features. Why would I do that, though? That's the thing. I treat all these as having, or as being, oh, I guess like if there's a bunch of predators, I can climb a tree. That's nice. 8 harm, huh? That's not happening. And all my stuff deals with beings. So how am I gonna deal with, because I can't connect to, they have to be beings. Traverse, traverse, so fitness plus that is traverse nearby terrain to add progress to a location or feature equal to my effort. That's how you do it, because those are features. Okay. That's nice. Just walk over to the dullwood canopy. That makes sense. So I will exhaust my guardian to treat this as if it has 0 presence. And I will go to the dullwood canopy. And it's going to be a 2 fitness plus my meticulous. So I have 3. That's supposed to be reshuffled. Gotta read the fine print. Because I will say, like, those kind of things, like beings, if it's keywords that are very important, like feature and being, like on the player aids, that should be bold, I think, or italicized or something. Hey, +1. So that's going to be 3, which is going to be more than enough to clear the dullwood canopy. So that's 1 vine. I need 2. 2 on there. But it's still raining, so inspecting and walking outside kind of sucks ass. That's actually, this could be a lot. Okay. It must have come this way. Move 1 vine token from a flora to another flora. Well, there are none right now. And then, if there is an insect in play, no. If there is flora along the way, Bear Select goes in search for food. Move this being along the way. Oh, okay. Well, isn't that nice? Yeah. I think that's it. I think that's all I'm going to do right now. I'm pretty happy with my sitch. Because I don't really want to fight anything. And I don't have any more fitness. Well, you know what? I think I will focus to try and remember. So we'll just see what I get. Okay, so it's a 1. So I get to scout 1. Do not need another whistle. And I get to draw 1. That's what I wanted. That's what I needed, my boundary sensor. Which I can't play right now. But that was red. If you have 4 or more fatigue, oh my god, I do. Damn, I've been out in the rain. If you have 4 or more fatigue, exhaust this being, suffer 1 injury, and move this being within reach. Okay, when a ranger would suffer an injury from a predator, I can cancel it, so nice, which I exhaust that. But, or harm would be added to a being by a predator. Cancel that effect. So it says cancel the effect, so I guess the whistle prevents it from even coming within reach, which is nice. Or getting exhausted. So that's cool. I just see it start lumbering after me, and I'm just like, get away from me, you sloth. Although if there was a sloth that was the size of a bear, that'd be pretty terrifying, I think. Alright, I'm gonna call it here. Just need one more nice. Okay. Just one more flora to come in, which I know is going to be this one, which is another rotting dullwood. But this one, it happened to come by. Not the other rotting dullwood. Alright. Yeah, this is going to be good. So, I'm going to spend one. Actually, can I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Damn it. I cannot. You know what? I don't think my Voltic Rod is going to come in handy right now, even though I'm probably going to super regret getting rid of that. I'm going to put one out, then bring out my boundary sensor for 4 uses, 3 and 1, which I'm now going to use to exhaust that because I'm performing a traverse test. So that's 1, 2, and I have... Oh, I meant to take a fatigue to get my meticulous back. 3, 4. Yep. Oh, you stupid fucker. You fucking motherfucker. I'm so mad. I knew it was gonna be a minus. So add 1 to this feature, so that's a harm. If the weather is inclement, add another one. Same thing for that one, because it is inclement. Ugh. And if this predator is along the way, I feel a large presence looming over me. I suffer a fatigue. It is along the way. Yep, that is a large presence. I'm getting extremely tired now. That's a connect test. Nope. Yeah, these cards just suck. I need to, like, go to someone, because I just have so many, like, persuasive and thorough. I mean, that helps me in avoiding, but the problem is I don't need to avoid. And I can't do any more fitness to pet my dog. Yeah, just because I don't want to get fatigued anymore, I'm going to have quiet deal with this guy. And we shall see. I'm hoping this ends here, so there's that. Everyone becomes unexhausted. And... oh, sorry, that was actually a mountain. Residual energy causes a plant to grow rapidly, add a vine to a flora. Oh, okay, well, that's nice. So there's a vine there. Okay, I already drew my card, so... oh, I guess I could have done that one. Cloud Hive, feature, prey, lair, and food. Man, everything's along the way here. After adding 1 or more harm to this feature, add 1 bee to each Cloud Hive swarm in play. Fair enough. Yeah, what does that even do? If there are no cloud, then search the path. Okay. If there's an active mammal exhausted, add harm to it, and it both equal to the mammal's presence. Don't really know what a bee does, because it doesn't say anything about a bee. But that is okay. I am now going to spend 1 and 1 on my boundary sensor, so that's 2 to go deal with that rotting dullwood. So even with a -1, which it wasn't, I will clear that, which will put hit a second. So I'm like, okay, let's break this and move it, because I can fall on someone. So that will be the second vine token that I needed, which would be 1.11. Discard all vine counters. Okay, off the trail of vines. And eat them. I don't want to do that. Do it. Eat them. And check off a bubble next to Trail of Vines on the campaign tracker. Well, I didn't even write that down. What are we on, day 7? Okay. Trail of Vines. This might be it sounds like it's a multi-parter. Or maybe not. Maybe it's like, maybe someone will come and be like, oh yeah, I totally know where this thing is. I shot it in the face. What do you mean you shot it with a gun? Yep, I make guns. I'm gonna start killing people. Okay. Well, Spirit Speaker Null is not in play. Okay, the trail leads deep into the wilderness, far away from any habitation in the valley. Soon it starts to parallel a set of reclaimer tracks. Interesting. Why is the Verdesian following the reclaimers? Okay, so I'm gonna keep tracking. Gonna keep on tracking. Fortunately, that's not Flora, so I guess I need to keep doing it. Okay. Oh, and that was red. Yep, gonna do my whistle again to ignore that, but I'm actually just gonna have quiet. Just straight up kill him. Yep, he's dead. I know this game doesn't have, hit points or anything, but whenever it comes in regards to quiet, totally does. Okay, so I basically still have to follow the Trail of Vines, though it was not as simple as I thought. That's gonna be cutting it close, I think, but I might be able to do it. So we're gonna do 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and hope. 0. That's awesome. Okay, so it's red, but that will again clear this, which will put a vine on there. So that gets rid of that rotten hardwood, so I will not be getting hurt from those falling on me and breaking my spine. Did those plants just nip at you? Each ranger suffers fatigue equal to the number of vine tokens within reach. Just cleared it. So, whew. Okay, so they are active and they are angry. Nice. Okay, so I just need one more or a mountain to go off, which would be nice. So let's actually go ahead and do Riri to go survey. What was it? Awareness? Hey, that's going to be 2. Okay, so I don't want any of these because they're insects and and massive wasps. Cloud Hive Swarm. What does it say? Add a bee to each Cloud Hive. Oh, okay. Sorry. Cloud Hive Swarm in play. That's bees to this thing. Okay. Hey! The Kleptic Raccoon. But that is a mountain, which will add a vine to something. That'll add a vine here. And this will... So if there's an active mammal, there is exhaust it, add progress to it, and so it's going to get 1 progress and harm 2. So it's all climbing up, digging in for some whatever cloud hives make. It looks like, just based off those cloud hives, that they don't make anything good. Just pus. It's a hive of pus. And if there's an active mammal... Oh, okay. Well, it's already exhausted. It's the only active mammal. Whew. Okay. So, glad that that happened. That makes life a lot easier. So, I don't even know what's left in that path... in that path deck. But... I mean, I know the bottom 2 are the swarms, so I don't know what this is. But I'll draw it. Oh, okay, it's the puffer crawler. So these 2 are there. as the cloud hives. If this being is attached to a role or a being with persistent, it gains persistent. I can peel away this horrific things to add harm to this being equal to my effort. If I fail, attach it to my role. Oh, I get stuck. Yeah, that's gonna be hard to do with an 8. So that will be. This is a 3. That'd be my second one, which would be nice. I could just succeed, and I think I will. Okay, yeah, it's going to be 2. And then my boundary sensor for 3. And yeah. Oh my god, I forgot that was even in there. That made it even worse. So there's that. So hey, it's no longer it's no longer raining. It's about to start raining. There is no Cloud Hive Storm in play, so I search the path, discard the deck for the next one. So now that's in play. So it's still, if this bottom is attached to a being, add 1. If it's not attached, attach it to a being of my choice. Cool. Yeah, get attached to the Cloud Hive Swarm. Yeah, get all those stuck in there. I will gladly do that. Oh, and then that gets shuffled. Damn. That was actually the worst result I could have gotten. So on refresh, I add a bee to that swarm. I can add a maximum of 1 harm per test to this swarm. X is equal to the number of bees on this swarm. Okay, so with the Cloud Hive, they can just get worse. And if X is greater than or equal to my fitness aspect, I exhaust it and I suffer 1 injury. Okay. Yep, they just start swarming and stinging me. I hate them. Oh. It looks like it comes with 1 bee already on it. So now the biomeld is attached to a being, add 1 harm to that being. Nice. Cool. Okay, yeah, they're just getting stuck in there. I appreciate that. I think that that's absolutely disgusting. Oh, okay, so X that's also its presence. Not too bad. Not too bad. Oh, nice. Nice, I appreciate that. And, I mean, unfortunately, well, again, I am on there. So but I'm gonna have to if I need to get a second. So another swarm, yay! I knew that was coming though, but that is okay because all of these should, well, most of these should be floras. But there's actually quite a bit of stuff I can do to be able to get that done. Although it's going to be very tight. Yeah, we'll just put that there. So, first things first, gonna spend 1, get rid of this boundary sensor that ran out of juice, and put out another one! Which I will use! One of those things. 1, 2. I just need 2. I think that's all I can do, though. Yeah, to get to the hang. So 2, come on, just hook me up. Okay, awesome. So 2, which is getting reshuffled, but that will actually complete this one. So I'll do all this first. So the hanging cherry moss is now dealt with, which is going to put a second one on there. That's 1.11, which says, yeah, so I check off the next bubble. Still following the trail of this freak. Maybe the reclaimers, or maybe this Verdesian was a reclaimer, and they're getting morphed. Who knows? Okay, you find the Verdesian in a clearing, again standing beside a docile reclaimer with small white flowers growing out of its back. You watch as the reclaimer slinks away, and the Verdesian slowly turns to face you, and suddenly it seems to melt into the earth. You rush into the clearing, but the Verdesian is gone. You do, however, find several dart-like thorns in the grass. They drip with some sort of goo that when you take a whiff causes your senses to reel, and you shit yourself. You suspect it's a powerful soporific, and maybe how the Verdesian captures the reclaimers, but what is it doing with them? You'll have to pick up its trail again to learn more. Interesting. So it's dripping some nasty-ass goo. That was red, so yeah, there are no more vines in play right now. No red. If a being is attached to my role, it is not. If this is greater or equal to my fitness aspect, it is not. Oh wait, on refresh. I forgot. So on refresh, add 2 rain to... Ugh. Okay, so I suffer an injury. Okay, so I'm actually going to use my whistle to prevent 1 injury from this one. However, that one is actually going to put 1 on me. But I think this is when quiet is going to come in handy, and I'm going to have a deal with that swarm. Okay, now I want my second whistle. God, I hate my cards in my hand right now. And funnily enough, the insects are not swarms. And what does this do? I think he just steals stuff from me. Yeah, kleptic raccoon, that makes sense. Discard an equipped gear, add 1 loot to this being. If there are 2 or more loot on this being, shuffle into the path. Yeah, it runs off. There is an active predator, exhaust it. There is not. Okay, well, let's do some awareness. So that's going to be 2. Oh wait, this gets shuffled back into here. And that needs a 4 to have the rain start. Okay, so sending my bird out, awareness 2. Hey, +1. That's going to be 3, so I get to scout for 3. Okay. Ooh, okay. Yeah, this is going to be awesome. Which one's easier? The Dullwood Canopy definitely is. So, yeah, I'm just going to put these all on top and then draw that canopy. Which will come in with a vine on it. And then that was mountain, so residual energy. So I had a vine token to a flora, which is that. Although, I guess I could try. Well, it is a being. Dang it. Oh, no, that's good. That's actually really good. Yeah. Fascinating. And if there's an active mammal, there is not. If there's an active predator, there is not. Oh, wait, no, sorry. If there's an active mammal, exhaust it. There is. And that's going to put a progress on it and a harm on the cloud hive. Nice. Okay. So what can I do? Nothing with connect. Well, that is a being. That is actually really fascinating. So, that would be 3, potentially 4. Damn, I'd still be 1 away. If it is attached to a role or being with persistent, it gains persistent. Okay. So, because this has a vine on it, and that has a vine on it. But that's not a being. How am I gonna deal with this? I need to get 2 more vines before I get exhausted. And because this is a being, I can actually use like some of my stuff on it. But nothing with what I have. I mean, I guess I could start making progress. So we'll do is connect to the puffer crawler. Yeah. Okay. So that will be 3 to that. And that was red. So that's gonna suck. That's the oh wait. Damn. So I could just get nipped at from the vine and taking another injury. That's not good. Because again, I could... Yeah, that's going to be rough. Okay, so here's what I can do. I'm going to move a being. I'm going to move my bird right here. And I'll add progress to it, but I don't think it does anything. Yeah, so I'm not going to do that. But then I can exhaust my bird to actually start putting harm on that. So maybe I can try and deal with that. My bird actually start attacking the wasp, which is kind of neat. Alright. I am so close to actually getting injured, just getting stung and landed on and dying and passed out. Okay, so you might be so I'm refreshing, which is going to add another bee. It's going to add, that's going to bring the rain back. So it's raining. And this is going to be the rotting dull wood again. I mean, there's a forest, a lot of rotting trees, but that will put a vine on it. Unexhaust everything. Ooh, alright. So, are you helpful right now? Actually, yes, you are helpful. We're going to do 2 to have my ferret come out. And then we are going to move my ferret and add 2 progress to it, which then I will exhaust this to add 2 progress to another being. So we'll do that here. So 1, 2. And I get to add a token to an aid card. So that will bring out my whistle. That will actually prevent me from getting an injury from that. So that's very helpful. I'm going to exhaust my bird to have it go eat another insect. So that's very helpful. And then yeah, we are going to 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6, 7. Oh, here we are. All right, come on, baby. Nice. Okay, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That will deal with the puffer crawler. So that's another vine off of that. Red. Okay, nothing. Yeah, there's no vines within reach. So that's nice. And And yeah, so then I will use my Paratrepsis whistle that now somehow the ferret, the local tech ferret, prevents me from gaining an injury, which would have cost me to actually actually get hurt, which actually would have caused me to fail, which is not amazing. And then this gets shuffled again. Jeez. It's been a long little hunt. But I think I should be able to get it. It's going to be very, very close. Although I just realized my bird is not going to be any help right now. Just because I should have moved it earlier. I had my bird go deal with the swarm so that it could have, but I completely forgot about just moving my bird to have it be in the same, in the same area. But I will, put my tranquil snare on onto the raccoon. So now its presence is reduced by 1. And I think that will be it. So now its presence is 0. Okay. I just need one more vine, I think. So unexhaust everything. This is on refresh, so it's going to put another. I mean, we can do this. So add a bee, yeah. That's not amazing. So that's going to have 3 on there. Oh, gotta draw a card. Ooh, hey, now I can actually. Oh no. You can add a maximum of 1 per test to this swarm. Technically, those are not tests. Okay, cool. I think I definitely have it. I think this is going to be another rotting dullwood. It is. Which is fine, but there's, another one there. So, I think this will be just fun to do. I'm going to bring out another bird, another Riri, so its brother. Gonna exhaust Oru to move my bird. Gonna exhaust both of them to deal harm to a being in the same. So that's 3, 4. So actually, I think this should have 5 on it. Either way, that will actually clear. So my birds came in clutch and started feasting on these nasty ass wasp things. So that's very helpful. Prevents me from getting hurt, even though they stung me a little bit. Which I don't know. What's worse? Do you guys hate wasps or ticks? Or mosquitoes? I mean, mosquitoes are dangerous because of, well, I guess ticks are also. So I guess wasps are really the better ones, because ticks and mosquitoes carry horrific diseases. But I don't know if wasps do. I don't think they do. But I'm going to do Pokodo, exhaust that to add a token back to an aid card, just in case. And was it add 2 progress to a being? Oh, I will do that. I'll add 2 to the Kleptic Raccoon and have him go play off in the woods. And I can search my Ranger discard pile for a gear and add it to my hand. Nice. I'll do another boundary sensor for no discernible reason. But that will actually clear the raccoon. Oh, good. Good. I was getting worried. Then I will traverse 2, 3, even. I could get a -2. You know what? I'll do the boundary sensor for 4 just in case. Okay, it was just a -1, which will be enough for the dullwood to walk around those. So that will be 1.11. And the trail leads to the top of a butte. Or boot. B-U-T-T-E, actually. I've never seen that before. And when you peer around a fallen tree, you find the Verdesian standing next to another reclaimer, which has small white flowers growing out of its spine. As you watch, the Verdesian gestures, and the reclaimer slithers away, seemingly at the Verdesian's command. You notice that the ground beneath the Verdesian's feet is solid rock. It may not be able to escape into the ground here as it did before. I will complete the Trail of Vines mission. Hell yeah. Okay, so I guess completing is kind of filling in the little square. So what have I not done? I guess Journey Spire I did do because I'm at the Spire. But that will complete the Trail of Vines. And I kept thinking of reclaim. I don't remember what the reclaimers were. I know I've seen them before. I think they're like the rock creatures. I think there's a deck that is it. I think it's the Fractured Wall. Hold on. Pivotal location. Oh no, that was a Green Guardian. Never mind. Each ranger soothes to fatigue. Nice. That was a lot. There's a lot of my cards. I forgot that's why I wasn't seeing some. You emerge from behind the fallen tree. As before, the Verdesian spots you and tries to melt into the ground, but the rocks at its feet prove impenetrable, and instead of vanishing, the Verdesian collapses into a tangled ball of roots, vines, and leaves. You realize this is your chance. You dash forward and carefully scoop the ball into one of your heavy haversacks. The Verdesian squirms inside of the sack as a vine pokes out of the top. You sit, panting for a moment, trying to decide what to do. After some thought, you decide that if anyone is going to be able to communicate with the Verdesian, it's Spirit Speaker Null. Almost instantly, you feel Null's presence, like she's been with you this entire time, like Jesus. Then images come into your mind as if emerging from a dark pool. A towering waterfall, a sheer cliff, and a vast jungle. You recognize it as the view from Tumbledown. Now wants you to bring the Verdesian to Tumbledown. Somehow you know that she'll meet you there. Gain the Deeper Motives mission. No! Gain the Deeper Motives mission. There we go. It was on the other side of the Trail of Vines. Okay. Help Null commune with the Verdesian. I need to go to Tumbledown. Record 94.10 5 days from now on the campaign tracker. Okay, so first, let's write down 7 deeper motives. I just never go. Okay, so record 94.10 5 days from now. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 94.10. So that's on day 12. Day 9, I have 94.3. I wonder if, I can't remember. I think that was getting to Spire. But yeah, so I need to... Cool. Need to get to Tumbledown. And boy, oh boy, am I gonna call it there as a nice successful day going through the woods and tracking little pieces of vine, and we're gonna see what this thing is and what it's doing and what motives it has. Gotta be honest, I didn't expect there to be like any mystery to this game. I thought it was just journey around. And maybe, I don't think I cleared any ruins throughout this entire time, but that's okay. Because I'm hurt and I'd like to go to sleep. So that was day 7, everyone. I hope you're enjoying. Stick around for the rest of the series. Other than that, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful time of day this for you. Hey everyone, thank you for watching, and I really hope that you enjoyed the video. If you would like to see more of my content, go ahead and click that subscribe button and the bell to be notified whenever I upload any new content. If you feel like supporting the channel, you can go ahead and click that Patreon link to be taken to my Patreon, and any help is truly appreciated. Other than that, stick around for any other run-throughs or reviews or cool top 10s or whatever I feel like putting on. Other than that, like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you.